welcome to Astro Music and Tutorials. So today I'm trying something different. Instead of making a beat from scratch, I'm pulling up a beat that I've been working on for this week. I started making it 2 days ago, and it's kind of a step in a different direction for me. I think it's very groovy for a chill hop track. Not saying that chill hop tracks can't be groovy, but usually my tracks aren't this groovy, and I'm trying to use some different sounds. So this is what I have right now. I'm struggling to find the right sounds. I usually have a fixed sound when it comes to this stuff. Like, I know exactly what to layer with my pianos and my snares and everything. So for this, I was trying to do something different. I'll show you the individual elements. This is the main piano that I made. And it just repeats with a little variations. It's my new favorite piano plugin, the Imagiro piano. I love how it sounds. It's sampled from an actual piano by the lo-fi artist Imagiro himself. You can buy it for $30 and it's beautiful. I've previously done a video explaining about that plugin, and I try to make as many sounds as I can from that one plugin, so you should check it out. I'll link it. Anyway, for that sound, I have this effects rack CE Double Boy. It doubles it up. It's a chorus effect, basically. This is what it sounds like without it. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to make sure to humanize these piano progressions. You can't just have it the same dynamics and velocity throughout. Make sure you mess around with the velocity. I'm not a piano player, so my MIDI keyboard it's all the same velocity. So even if you push the key lightly or hard, the velocity remains the same, because since I don't know how to play the piano, I can't get the dynamics right. I just play it on the same velocity first, and then I manually mess around with the velocity control here, and I get what I want. It's pretty easy. Now I have that layered. I have it layered with this. It's the same progression, but it's a different sound. This is what it sounds like. It's by a plugin called Pigments. Right now, this is like my favorite go-to plugin. Okay, the preset is called Vibrar Hoditzer. This is a great plugin by Arturia. Has a great set of presets, and overall it looks really cool. Isn't that cool? And when it reaches the 5th bar, add another layer. Now this is a layer that I use a lot. It's also by Pigments. This is what it sounds like. I love that sound. It's my favorite preset from Pigments. It's called Reverse Box. What I like to do is I usually cut the LFOs off. When you just select the preset, the LFOs will be on. Like this one and this one, which gives it that wobble sound. I usually cut it off, but for this I felt like it was adding on to the groove, so I kept it. So together, this is what they'd sound. Not gonna lie, I'm not that satisfied with this second layer that I put on top of the piano. That electric piano thing. I'm still searching for a good sound. I don't know. If you guys think it's good, please drop a comment or something. Even if it's bad, constructive criticism is what I need. Tell me how terrible it is. For the drums, I love what I did with the drums. This is what the drums sound like. kick and the snare, they're pretty normal. And I layer that snare with this. The secret behind these 3 sounds that you see, okay, these 2 sounds, these 1, 2, 3, it's part of the same top loop. This is what it is. What I like to do is, if I find it, I don't like using loops on their own. So if I find a top loop or a hi-hat loop that I like, chop it up like this. Chop up this. I divide up the snare. There's this Foley sound. I separate that. Snare is a separate one. And then this little thing. So I get 3 sounds from it. Okay, let's delete the rest. 1, 2, 3. Now you have this sound. A snare. And this. Now what you want to do is, if you want to mix them separately, you have to turn them into 3 different files. Right now they're all the same file, so whatever effect you throw on one, it'll happen to the rest of them. What I do is I go to the left side of the corner and click make unique, or you can highlight it and just hit Control Alt C. It's what I do, it's faster. And then it becomes its own consolidated file, and you can assign that to a mixer track and do whatever you want with it, which is what I did here. As you can see, it says consolidated, and this is part of the original file, because it was its own separate sound since you consolidated the rest. It's really good to add Foley sounds like this. It gives it a little bit more depth and some more flavor. So that's what I started this song on. That was pretty much the gist of the song for the first 8 bars. I talked about this in my previous video, what labels and professional lo-fi actually needs. If you want to make your song sound as good as the professionals do, check out this video that I posted last week. You'll learn a few things from it. I'm not going to say you're going to learn a lot, but then there might be some things you know and there might be some things you don't know, but it'll help you either way. So the main thing that I talked about was progressive melodies. The use of progressive melodies. Don't just keep your song the same repetitive loop throughout. The chord progression can be the same. If you don't want to have 2 different chord progressions in the song, it's fine. You can keep it the same, but you need to have a lead that changes every 4 or 8 bars with a new sound, preferably. So that's what I was trying to do with this. And yeah, this is the first lead that I got. I'll keep one of the pianos on so you can get an idea of how it sounds with the piano, with the progression. Now this song isn't mixed, so I apologize for that. Yeah, that's the lead. The first half of the lead and the second half goes like... I added this little thing too at the beginning because I thought it sounded good. It filled in the gap. It sounds good. Stuff like that really brings out the melodies in your song. It's just a regular sine wave that I low passed and added reverb to. I really like that sound. You can hear it in a lot of lo-fi songs. A lot of songs in general, doesn't have to be lo-fi, but that's the first lead. It just repeats like that. And then, not to make it sound less repetitive, I added a little break over here with the drums at the beginning of the 9th bar. It sounds like this. Yeah, I'll play the whole thing. So even if you have 16 bars of repetitive loops, if you add variations like that, it'll sound different. It'll sound good. Right after that, I have this bridge section where there's no kick. man. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've gotten for the song. That's pretty much it. It repeats. Yeah, I have a long way to go before the song is really complete. So what I thought was, at this section here, I'll add a lead. Maybe I shouldn't keep this over here. This, you know, this little ear candy thing. Maybe I should only introduce it after the bridge. Because here a new element's already being added. This lead, which I'm not quite satisfied with the sound. Maybe it's just too loud. I don't know. Yeah, it is badly mixed. I am sorry. I just started the song a couple days back and then I just left it there. Bridge. I could repeat it. I should add more stuff though. For those of you who don't know, this is your first time seeing our videos. We do tutorials 3 times a month, and we also drop an original song at the start of every month, on the first week or the second week. So I'm hoping to get this ready by next week so I can drop it. By the way, that sign sound is from this. It's by Surge XT, some preset. Don't know how to say. Yeah, I know we didn't do much on this video, but I'm glad I showed you guys a snippet of what I'm doing. If you see the potential behind it, just comment below, and I'll try my best to finish it in time and release it next week. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure it sounds good. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our previous videos and like and subscribe our channel for more content like this. We'll be dropping videos every week, tutorials and original songs. You don't want to miss them. So yeah, see you next week.